Hey everybody, Tim Campbell with Advanced Kingdom TV, here with another episode, Futures Decoded series. We received a prophetic word this morning. It's Friday, April 25th. We received it from Apostle Marc May, and he had a dream last night that had he was at a movie theater. He was at a concession stand. There was a woman there that was giving him popcorn, and she put her hand in the barrel and pushed the popcorn down as he approached to buy some popcorn. And I'm reading here, that's why I'm looking down. He said the woman had a large popcorn and was pushing it down. He refused to take the popcorn and she became very angry and pushed that popcorn down with her bare hand. He says she began to speak in another language, and then a man approached her who seemed to be a supervisor or manager and asked what was wrong. Um, and so and he ended that it was a popcorn market. What does that mean? There's a lot of prophetic symbolism that the Lord will send in dreams and visions. And what does that mean? So I want to show you what's happening in the market currently and how I was able to make money today in the market based off of this prophetic vision from Apostle Marc. Let me share my screen here. I'm going to go to Trading View. All right, you should see my screen now. All right, and this is current price action. And currently, what's happening is market opened up, and what you can see is just markets just going back and forth, back and forth. It's just ranging back and forth. We have some apparent lows, and then we have a ceiling that it's hitting right here, right now. So you should be able to see that on your screen, an apparent low. And so the symbolism was that there was a hand in the machine. And so when we think about a popcorn market, what does popcorn do? It bounces back and forth until it's ready to do what? Until it's ready. When it pops, which direction does it head? It bubbles up. It heads up. And so this is what's happening currently in the market. Market's just popping back and forth. We're getting some extreme highs, some extreme lows, but price hasn't went anywhere. So popcorn market means it's a consolidated market. The market's moving sideways. It's not creating new highs, it's not creating new lows. And this is a liquidation event. There is a hand in the market that is trying to push price down. And so in the dream, Apostle Marc was the buyer. All right. He's trying to buy some popcorn. All right. So he represents a buyer in the prophetic vision. And so that tells us that price is wanting to push up, but there is a hand in the market that keeps pushing it down. Every time it wants to push up, it keeps uh, pushing it down. And so what he said was, I do not want to buy it because your hand is in it. All right. So it's a warning to wait for the buy. There is a hand in the market that keeps pushing it down. It can't push it down past this level here, can't push it down past this level, but this level has served as a great level for the buys. Our anticipation is that we're going to sweep overnights, but that's when the popcorn is done popping. And so what we're looking for is push down to some fair value gaps and then to pop up and to head up to 19.5 or 19.6. That's what we're expecting to happen. It's a popcorn market. Market's just popping back and forth. There's a hand in the market that's trying to suppress the price, but price will eventually head up. Now, how do we know price is going to head up? Well, I did a video regarding the Mag 7 averages. So when you look over here at the Mag 7, if you look at the Mag 7, Tesla's up almost 7%. Nvidia's up almost 2%. So let's add this all seven together, divide by seven. Let's see what we get. I have my calculator on my phone here, and let's just see what we get here. So we have, and I'm just going to do some quick math. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's say it's 12 divided by 7. Quick math. That's 1.7 0.14%. Open is this dotted line right here. All right, and so let's just look at this, and I should probably enlarge my screen now so that you can see this. All right, so I'm going to grab my ruler, and I did this in another video. All right, and let's look at 1.714%. That is too high for my screen, so I'll put that down. 1.714%, that's where price is going. 1.714. Price should be at 19,651, just based on how the stocks are opening up. All right, so in this popcorn piece, we have a target up here. And so what we want to do is we want to enter into a long position, and we're going to do it right above the open. We're going to take it up here. We're going to pull our stop loss below the popcorn, below where the popcorn is popping. All this popping right here, we're going to move our stop loss below that and shoot for a target to give us about a 1 to 2 risk reward. All right, so we'll come back on later in the video and show you exactly how that played out. Okay, I'm back. We've let about an hour go by. Let's check in on the trade, see how the trade is doing. Let me share my screen here. Hold on. Popcorn. All right, here we go. All right, so just checking back in on it. I just checked in an hour later. We're still going to let it run. All right, and I put in a trade just so we could see that trade box go up, but the popcorn is rising. Look at that rise right off the 5-minute fair value gap. So let's take a look at this. Go to the 5-minute chart. So we have the popcorn going back and forth, and we can see that here. It is popping, and there's a hand in the prophetic word was that there was a hand pushing it down. But when it was ready, it would spring up and begin to pop. We have the target up quite a bit higher. Let's take a look at where NQ is, and you can see Tesla's up 10%. Nvidia's up almost 3%. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, call it 16. What is 16 divided by 7? Let's take a look here. 16 divided by 7 is 2.28%. So let's show where the target should be on this. What we're shooting for. 2.28%. Oops. That's not what we're looking for. 2.28%. We're looking for 2.28 is right up there at 19. Let's call it 19,750. Let's be a little conservative. 19,750. That's our target. 19,750. Right there. Let's put it right there. And so with 2 micro contracts, that's $1,600 that we would be looking for. That'll probably come in the next couple of hours. Let this one sit. Right now, I moved my stop loss up beneath that fair value gap. So let's look at that fair value gap, which is, there's other videos on this, but well, let's look at a couple things. One, there was this inverted push down. That was the hand in the popcorn jar that created an inverted fair value gap. That is liquidity. We spiked down into that several times, but then on the upside, this candle 1, 2, and 3. The space in between candle 3 and 1 is creating a fair value gap there, and we spiked down into that several times and pushed up. When it got above VWAP, I just entered the trade again, and price is pushing up. So that is popcorn. Listen to those. We look at the symbolism of prophetic words, the symbolism of it. What does popcorn do? There's a hand pushing it down. Why is your hand in? Take your hand off. What does popcorn do? When popcorn pops, it pops and it rises. All right, it fills the bag. And so what that last video that I did on Mag 7 averages shows you where price is supposed to be. It was just popping. There was a hand in the bag. It popped out, and now price is heading up, and we have targets up here around 19.6, even a little higher. And we'll let this play out. I'm not going to stick around for those few hours. We're already at a 1-to-1 risk reward. Pulled my stop loss up. I had it down here below the popcorn, but pulled it up when I saw the rejections off the fair value gap. We're only risking 244 to make $1,600. We'll let this play out. But tell me what you think. Leave a comment on this prophetic symbolism and being able to use the whole partner with the Holy Spirit in the prophetic nature of the Holy Spirit to forecast and understand what the market is doing when it's doing it. The Lord will add clarity. Add your comments. Let me know what you think. And thanks for tuning in.